Oh, is it time for me to join you?
Hello, you two.
Not really. Paimon got tuned. What about you all, hey?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest.
You just want.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia, many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a...
You know, Paimon's been thinking. What could...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rook 500 years ago. The Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively...
So...
Don't forget, today is GIGABYTE Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research development. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And the academia's grounds are when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. That's our cue to access the well, yes. That's just the... If precedence holds, the academia should...
Everyone should be in position. All the...
Let's go.
So are we just gonna...
Yes.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Scrap? Please, wait.
That's me. Is something...
No. I was just surprised to see you. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed... Look, based on what you already know, the purpose...
Is that so? The sages search for you, so, from the start, the sages were...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top...
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now.
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
What the heck just happened now? What did he...
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea?
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart...
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be
Rain outlines your...
Is this the academia's...
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana.
There are a lot of students going through here.
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's GIGABYTE Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage is—
No, not right now. We can't guarantee.
You think the Grand Sage will and after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind... Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to...
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far... It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do... Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting... The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, traveler. What? Today is GIGABYTE Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. You seem to know... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial...
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yes, if humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be freed for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you can... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusa, care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly... We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers... The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all... With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed... Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideology...
Oh, Hatham? Are you...
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her.
Oh, Hatham? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed as it is GIGABYTE Day, I'll enter the information on you into the
We'll be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility... In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, your ploy was to
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire...
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra.
Maybe...
The academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the... With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the academia? Rationally speaking?
Regardless, that's only a guess.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite if I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanal, sneak into the Academia on GIGABYTE Day using should your intentions be discovered, Al-Haytham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless, even if you impugn me. It would have...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage. However, under the current circumstances...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you was a...
So flight has turned... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Al-Haytham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for GIGABYTE Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Al-Haytham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the...
What? Why do we want to...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase... I can already...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has... That way, they can't pry anymore. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, However, as for whether she'll actually wake up...
Akasha terminal today. If Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal! Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the... I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my people and their heart, kept looking for a way to save Ermin so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rip. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary. The sages are creating a god to rip, and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in the...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever... Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not... How do I really... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions and...
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's...
You should have been angry.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done? Yep, so that...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass...
All right, but if anything happens...
Don't worry. They've been through...
All right. You know, if...
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu!
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your...
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat...
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu,
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy Do you want some candy? We have more than we...
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up...
You have a point. The stage...
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be... Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to know. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge... It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's... Let's review our plan for this stage. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, with the doctor's technological support, they think...
How despicable of them to...
But... I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next GIGABYTE day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like that's pretty clever. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires—
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to— Here they come. Did you see that?
After laying low in the city for so long.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop.
With a lioness like you.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles.
Indeed. The trap.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place.
You gave such an important task.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen—
You've got a point.
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll—
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught, even if you only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading—
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back lesser—
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take it.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan, but there's no time. I need to make—
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go? Oh, how is this possible? There's also an academia.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali had... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find—
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going— I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you—
Phew, that was rough. I almost got...
Little brat! So you're not
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping into our trap, stop thinking of yourself.
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion. Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies. Right now, all academia guards have entered the city to
arrest. I have an ominous...
arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. I wouldn't. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are...
What happened? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release... What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the Akasha indeed contains this information. How did they bypass my permissions? Was it the report about the traveler? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into... Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any... Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana?
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive to say, how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm the information and knowledge, then how is that any different from us learning that information?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because...
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something... She really appeared again? What is the meaning?
What a comical sight is. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
No, you were blinded. Your fault
I truly did not expect a proud person like you.
People change, Azar. You want to buy time. This is the sanctuary. As for the investigation...
So what? Did you do all of this so I would...
No. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside. Yeah, but aren't you scared? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the...
Thank Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say it's nice. This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Consciousness. Thank you so much for coming to rest during this time. I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and Exactly! We're here because you're amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cave. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. My concept of self had... But now doesn't seem to be the time to... This is really embarrassing. It's okay. With you, there's one more What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. Ah, wow! That's the spirit! I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that I need to make some preparations. Since first things first, I need to after that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permission. After all, the academia, this might take some time. And if we don't stop the God creation plan... We might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.